special message from the PiNetwork founders. Pioneers, we have reached the remarkable achievements of 18 million KYC'd people and 8 million people migrated to Mainnet. PiNetwork will launch Open Network in Q1 of 2025. This timeframe will allow the network to have more pioneers migrated to Mainnet and included in the Open Network, thus reducing the gap of the KYC'd and migrated pioneers. It will also support the network in reaching its 10 million migration goal under the Open Network condition. We have always prioritized accessibility and inclusivity, and therefore, we want to give more pioneers the opportunity to use their Pi once Open Network launches. More Pi on Mainnet also means more engagement and stability in the ecosystem. For more detailed information on the Open Network launch, read on for the full announcement. Chungjiao Fan and Nicholas Kokeles, the founders of PiNetwork. Pioneers, we have reached over 18 million KYC pioneers, and over 8 million of them have migrated to Mainnet. Our recent upgrades have also increased the speed of tentative KYC resolutions and Mainnet migrations, e.g. nearly 200,000 pioneers migrated to Mainnet in the last day. At this rate, we'll be able to include millions more pioneers in the Open Network and surpass the Open Network condition of 10 million Mainnet migrated pioneers soon, so Open Network can launch as soon as possible in Q1 of 2025. This timeline supports the network's ambitions to not only surpass our Open Network KYC and Mainnet migration goals on the scale of millions, but also ensures the inclusivity of more pioneers, especially KYC'd and tentatively KYC'd pioneers, in the Open Network event, thus providing the strongest possible foundation for a successful transition. Specifically, we need to reduce the gap between the number of KYC'd and Mainnet migrated pioneers, relying on both pioneers' actions to complete KYC and migration requirements and the system's speed of processing, which has been upgraded to scalably support millions of pioneers' KYC and Mainnet migrations. We want to include as many of them as possible in the Open Network. There are 3 main reasons why this matters. PiNetwork has always prioritized accessibility and inclusivity. We want as many pioneers as possible who have been on this journey together to have the opportunity to use their Pi once Open Network launches. More Pi migrated to Mainnet before Open Network means more engagement and stability in the ecosystem. The millions of pioneers who need to migrate to Mainnet may be in your referral teams and security circles. Their migrations mean you will receive more Pi based on the bonus Pi you mined attributed to them. After over 6 years of building, it is essential that Pi gets its Open Network right, even if it requires a bit more time, where the work we've put in leads to the goals we aimed for. The core team will keep monitoring the progress of migration and determine the specific Open Network launch timing, striking a balance between the network's need to transition to the next period of Mainnet and reducing the gap between KYC'd and Mainnet migrated pioneers. Read on to dive deeper into the updated timeline. We will announce the specific date of Open Network launch in advance of the date to the community. Open Network conditions, reaching and surpassing goals. The Open Network conditions released in December 2023 were created to ensure that PiNetwork has the foundations necessary to succeed in the long term. We're excited to share that the progress in completing these conditions has been exceptional due to the collective work of all pioneers. However, by contrast, over 8 million pioneers have migrated to Mainnet, which shows a large gap of many millions of pioneers who have completed a major step, KYC, in the Mainnet checklist but have not yet migrated their balances. While 2024 was always the goal for Open Network, we cannot leave this many pioneers out of the launch. This is also especially true because we have not yet reached the 10 million migration goal, and the long-term stability of the network after Open Network will be affected if the gap is too big. To address this, the core team has made breakthroughs in improving Mainnet migration capabilities and has already implemented solutions that have migrated over 500,000 pioneers in the past week alone and can migrate about 200,000 pioneers per day onwards once pioneers complete all Mainnet checklist requirements. So, as the solution continues to process more pioneers over the next few weeks, the main factor here is time. This also depends on pioneers taking necessary actions to unblock themselves, such as people in tentatively accepted KYC status to take actions necessary to resolve their application to finality. We expect to surpass the 10 million migration goal at our current migration speed. Don't forget to click subscribe, like, and share.